altogether ends up being that way. It is most of the time, but I don't always get it right. But with that said, if you are somebody new in this break and you don't do well, I still want you to have a good time. Talk with everybody. Call it out if you want it. If it's not happening, let's not do it 3 packs into the break, but somebody always does. All replays goes to YouTube. If you click my name and go to the YouTube link that is in my bio, you can follow it there in the link tree. It's basically ripping time, you guys. We'll do something else tonight, but this one and the one that's pinned, that we're going to do that, and then I gotta get all your stuff together and all that stuff, and I might have to go out for a bit. So good luck, everybody. There is another break pinned at the bottom. If you feel like you want to get some ripping in, it's there for you. If you missed out this time, good luck. It's ripping time. Okay. I think it's only right we start with this. We're gonna drop this down just a little bit. Bethany, good morning. I don't know if you're... I should have sent her an invite. My bad, Bethany. I usually just go down the sheet. I should have sent you an invite for the second one. They're probably gone, aren't they? I'm sorry. My bad. Empty box. I'll be back on tonight. I'll post a video for that one, so you'll have a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, you did? Okay. Kersaxon, why? Why? Come on, you guys. I want good deeds this morning. It's Sunday morning. Come on. Oh wow, this pack don't want to open. All right, hang on. We'll take our time. Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre. Oh, and to answer I get this from new people sometimes. Yes, all cards ship. Base, all of it, all the cards. Brett Favre, CJ Stroud on the conductors for the Texans. Behind that is a Cade Stover for the Texans. Kalen Bullock for the Texans, and Jonah Ellis. The Texans starting out the gate hot, DJ. Texan. It only took 1 pack. And I do take care of all of your cards immediately. It just makes getting this stuff out to you a lot easier. It expedites the process. And trust and believe there is a process. It's not just, oh, it was ripped and then it showed up. You better pay attention. Better do it right. Ozzie Newsome, Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer Esiason, Fuaga on the refractor for the Saints. A nice Joe Montana to get our morning started out of 249. That is going to Mr. Esquire. Michael Hall Jr. and Trevin Wallace. Here we go, Justin. Hi, Joe. Don't mind if I do. Oh, whoa, Fuaga. Chill out there, dog. Appreciate the gifts, Justin. Appreciate everybody in here. Thanks for the likes. There is another break pin at the bottom. It looked like it got some real heavy work done to it, but I'm sure there's somebody left. Joe Thomas, Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts. For the Packers, it's a Glimmer and Gleam Brett Favre. Steve Largent on the disco for the Seahawks. Devin Leary and Jordan Morgan. And just think, once we get through these 2 megas, that's it. There is no more retail. Not in the next one. Nope. That's the end of the retail. So retail, treat us good right this moment, because we're not going to see you again in the next one. Eli Manning. There he is, Gil. Gil, did it work? Did you win? Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Frank Gore on the Voltaic, a Jared Wiley on the Disco, Will Reichert, and Fashanu. I take it Gil didn't win. He probably would have said something. I'm sorry, Gil, if he's even in here. It's probably a mad dash to him, I'm sure. I don't doubt that. But I do know, I did see a lot of teams come off the next one, but there's still got to be good ones. Still got to be good ones. There ain't no way. I didn't see that many come off the board. Frank Gore is showing up a lot. He wasn't showing up at all, and now he's showing up a lot. In the Fukushima prefixture, Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Hines Ward on the refractor, Dan Fouts, A.J. Barner, Keon Coleman. Take a Keon. Ain't that right, Doc? Doc, you with us, bro? Doc's here. He's just being quiet. He's being concise and quiet. He's biding his time. He's like, I'm gonna be like, yeah, dog. All right, last pack. Maybe we get an auto. Maybe. We've got Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt. On the circuit breakers, Xavier Worthy to get the Chiefs' day started. Okay, DJ. On the Disco, Aaron Donald for the Rams we take. Is that Ben? Yeah. Caleb and Dallas Turner for the Vikings. All right. We're going to do the Optic Mega now. Caleb. Aaron Donald. Dallas. And Xavier Worthy. Okay. I don't know. Did you guys see? Like, I tried to look yesterday. I think it's completely gone, Kim. I don't even think it exists anymore. Because there's no way they could have, unless they just went straight to everybody that was in there and just took them out or something. But I think it's just gone. I don't think it exists at all in any capacity. Oh, did it? Okay. Empty box. Did they sell a purse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like, was it like popping? Was it like popping off? Evan Ingram, Dak Prescott, George Kittle. If it was anybody, it was Arkham. Don't doubt that. T.J. Watt. Darius Robinson for the Cardinals. Jermaine Burton and a Bo Cephas Knicks. What else you got, Optic? What else you got? B. John, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Justin Fields, Saquon Barkley. For the Eagles, Quinion Mitchell, okay. Latu, and Tony Pollard. Hey, you know, Jordan Love, Rashad White, nice. Zach Charbonnet, Kool-Aid McKinstry on the teal. That's not bad. Going to Dan Swim. Dan, still getting D's, aren't you, bro? Jonathan Brooks on the play action for the Panthers. Malachi Corley and Devin Leary. Still getting D's. And like I said, 3 packs away from retail being done with for the morning. For the entirety of the morning. Dawson Knox, Jeff Okuda, Jeremy Ruckert, Isaiah Simmons. Primary colors, Luke McCaffrey, Darius Robinson, and another Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles. Looks like this next one might have a patch in it. It's looking kind of chonky. It's looking rather chonky. Joe Burrow, Cam Jordan, Derek Carr. For the Steelers, Roman Wilson, Deebo Samuel on the silver, Jalen McMillan, and Tyler Nubin. Last pack of retail. Who's it going to get? Throw us one QB at the end. Right at the end. We like your retail. We do. But not this. Not it ends here to this morning. I'm sorry. There's no more. We're not doing you anymore. We're gonna do some other stuff. Okay. But you can holla at us. I know you can and will. Isaiah Pacheco, CeeDee Lamb, Ramondre Stevenson, Jordan Addison. We'll take a Jalen McMillan to end it out. Joe Alt and Cade Otton. There you go, Bucks. Now, where do we go? I'm doing finest last. So let's do signature, rookies and stars, H2, finest. That's what we're going to do. It feels like I should. Okay, you're right. I'm backtracking. Arkham's right. Let's do this. Then we'll do signature. Then we'll do select. Then we'll do finest. Good call. Good call. Good call, dog. I'm with you. I'm on board. That's an empty box. Nothing. Nada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good luck. Hobby time. Ramondre Stevenson, B. John Robinson. I'm not going to do that Spinneroonie stuff. Travis Kelce. Our first auto, right in the first pack, is Tyler Nubin for the G-Men. Draft, and that is out of $4.99. That's not Theo, by the way. Marvin Harrison Jr., Dan Marino Touchdown Club, Danny Dimes for the G-Men, and that is numbered out of 75, 4 out of 75, G-Men. Chris Olave on the Thrillers base, and Chris Braswell with a Braylon Allen. All right, Christopher Olave. Daniel the Hitman Dimes. And Tyler Nubin. We'll take care of Dan Marino here. And Marvin. Mr. Braswell. DK Metcalf, Cortland Sutton for the Broncos, Aaron Rodgers, Adam Thielen, Ricky Parasol. This is a weird box. CJ Stroud for the Texans, Steelers, rookie. Dijon Edwards out of 149 on the True Blue. Airborne Michael Pratt, Xavier Leggett, and Spencer Rattler. Ooh, what's going on in this box? What's going on here? Are we going to get a 1-1 or something? Did it, bro? Congrats. See, Bethany, why you gotta be like that? Everybody else was being fine. Then had poke fun at Primo. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good job, Primo. Nice pull, Primo. And Ricky Parasol. You're right. You're right. Compose yourself, Primo. Compose yourself. Matty Stafford, Will Anderson, Jr. Brock Purdy for the Dolphins. Devin A-Chain out of 299 going to Hunter's Own. Old Dallas Turner making an appearance this morning. Look at those patches, though. 17 out of 49 for the Vikings. Okay, it's going to DJ. Caleb Williams. Jacob May. Looking like Zombie. Wish. Did somebody say Wish? A Michael Penix Jr. on the Stellar Rookies. Okay. Michael Penix on the base. And Mason Smith. By the way, it's the first time I've seen that. Look at that 40-yard dash time for Dallas Turner. 4.46. That's nasty. That ain't no joke right there. Tell them, Line Hunter. Tell them all. That was a good pack, though. Look. Penix. Another Penix. Zombie. Caleb. And a numbered A-Chain. Okay. Nick Chubb. TJ Hawkinson. Drake London. Dressed for Success, Anthony Gould with the RPA out of 99 going to the Colts. And that is Michael. Aroma Dunze for the Bears. Drew Brees on the Touchdown Club. Marshawn Nealon out of 299. Crusade Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins. Jordan Jefferson and Jalen Wright. This might be one of the weirdest Rookies and Stars boxes I've ever opened. Every card is flipped, like every other card is flipped upside down. I don't know. I don't know. It's awkward. I'll tell you that. A Dunze. And Mr. Gould. Should have another patch. Pacheco, Tyler Lockett, Javonte Williams, Darius Slayton, Aaron Jones for the Vikings out of 299, Brian Thomas Jr., Jordan Love, Artistry in Motion for the Pack, Tyler Lockett, Thrillers, Jalen McMillan, and Jacob May. One more time. One more time, I said. One more time. A random video of Tyler Lockett popped up on my TikTok the other day, and he couldn't find his helmet. It's like, I don't know where I put my helmet. All right, one more Rookies and Stars to go. Jaden's going to be in here, isn't he? It's going to be a Jaden patch. Bryce Young, Calvin Ridley, Stephon Diggs. Oh, I smelt something different. It's Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags out of 399 high octane patch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drum rod will take it. Malik Neighbors out of 125 for the G-Men. Right down there at the bottom. I can't. 60 out of 125. Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Jalen Wright for the Dolphins. Thrillers Malik Neighbors for the G-Men. Chop Robinson and Braden Fisk. Need one? Well, I got you, dog, no matter what, even whether he shows up in here or not. I'll get that smile whether it's 4 days from now or not. Smiles, they are a-flying. Xavier. 60 out of 125. Malik Neighbors. And a little love for the Jags. How about that? All right, signature series time. Then we'll do the H2 and go into the finest. We'll do it. We'll do it the right way. We'll do Panini, Topps, Panini, Topps. $13 squads left in the next break. Oh, that definitely means somebody good's in there. Empty box. We got all our packs. All right, Michael Vick, John Riggins, total touchdowns, Isaac Bruce, 36 out of 50 for the Rams. Okay. Jalen McMillan for the Bucks on the auto. Not bad at all. Tyke Smith Chrome and Javon Solomon for the Bills. I don't know old Javon Solomon, but he's a Bill. Mr. McMillan. And an out of 50 Isaac Bruce. I'll take both of those. Sconnell. 13, last check, 13 squads still remain in the next break. And I know, because I've been doing this long enough, that if there's 13 teams there, somebody's still there that is going to hit. I don't know which one, but somebody going to hit out of them teams that are sitting in there right now. Darrelle Revis. Dan Marino. Monarchs of the Game. This is their short print, or what you would call a case hit. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Well, Justin. Hang on, there's probably an auto behind this. Maybe. It is Will Shipley going to Kersaxon. I'm going to sit these down real quick. It did, Justin. It did. Persistence, shine through. This might be 55 point. Nope, it's not. It's just a little bit thicker than a normal card. There it is, dog. Holla, dog. Will Shipley for the Eagles. A nice Lawrence Taylor out of 150 going to Doc and Jerzon Newton. Jerzon Newton. Anthony Richardson, Brett Favre. Cardi for the Rams out of 150. Ooh, sick. Oh, what'd you do, B-Wax? This is going to Doc. 3 out of 5, Thurman Thomas. Three out of 5. A Dylan Laub and Dallas Turner. That's a nice little hit there, bro. I know you like legends too, so that's even cooler. Jim McMahon, Drew Brees. That's Brock Bowers if I ever seen him. Holla. Going to Devere. Oh, Kersaxon, my pimp player. Look at this beautiful little deed right here. Did I pull you a... Were you in last night and I pulled you a... Bro. B-Wax, no, not yet. Not yet. But turn your... You went another route. You went Broncos. But we're not done yet. I don't want to hear any of this. But on to other news. Kersaxon. 12 out of 25. That's sick. Cooper DeJean and Quinion Mitchell. Emmitt Smith on the Chrome and Braylon Trice. That's sick. That's a PC'er. Okay, one more to go. Should have saved this box for last. It's been pretty darn good. Emmitt Smith, Jordan Love, Blake Corum on the Gridiron Ambassadors. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hi, Greg Lloyd for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't hurt nobody. Chrome Sam Hartman and Marvin Harrison Jr. That was an excellent box. Talk about a box to open for yourself. That was pretty darn good. Got the little color match action at the bottom there. Arkham. Your boy. And a Blake Corum was in there. All right, H2. This is the second one of these we've done. We did one last night. And there's one in the next break as well. Let's see what you bout it, H2. Now, we don't do H2 all that much in here. But you know, we can't get the stuff that comes out of these boxes if we don't open them. It's just how it works. 6 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. Emptiness. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't really feel anything different in any of these. Not yet, Stinky, but you had... Thanks, man. Earl Campbell. Brett Favre. Silver. Drew Bledsoe for the Cowboys. On the disco. Oh, yeah. Doc. How about a little Joe Burrow action this morning? And that, my friend, is out of 25. Hi, it's a We Take Those. Shaq Thompson and Jerry Jeudy. That's exactly what I'm saying. You can't get these cards unless you open the product. And Joe Burrow is out of 25 are things that we want. I think. I mean, it's things that I want. I don't know about you guys. Look. You got to watch out for this stuff. Oh, no. No. Kim will trade you a purse for that card, dog. Tyler Guyton. Sam Darnold. Tip Ryman for the Cardinals. Rashid Shaheed on the disco. And Fashanu. Oh, and Devon Belly. Rashid Shaheed. Let's see, QB H2. Rookie QB. Elam. Fashanu. For the Jags, Brian Thomas Jr. on the silver. On the disco, it is Aaron Rodgers for the Jets. We'll take that right now, Cliff. Jacob May, Baker Mayfield. Any Jets? Well, I don't know. Okay. 13 teams left in the next break. No retail in it at all. Joe Alt, Joe Burrow. Get out of here, Stinky. Theo Johnson. Oh, you're teasing me with this. Will Reichert for the Vikings. Out of 49. That's terrible teasing. And Jaden Daniels, Ed McCaffrey and Jaden Daniels base. That's a teaser right there. Will Reichert. Come on. Sorry, DJ. They teasing us now. You know I got your back. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got a JJ for you, dog. Or I could just send you a Theo Johnson. How's that sound? All right, finest time. I'll do a recap of all this after we're done ripping this, and then I'll set the break up there and do a roll call for the next break. And hopefully we'll get to ripping that sooner rather than later. We don't have a ton of teams left, but I know y'all sleeping on some. I can tell you that right now. There's 50 people in here. There's only 32 teams. If you ain't got one yet, you might want to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. Ryan, don't give up yet. There's still a hobby box. Don't give up till the last pack. Then you can give up because there's no more packs. But one thing I can tell you, Ryan, is you picked a good breaker to break with. There's some of us out there. And when you don't do well on a break, you're not getting a business card from me. You're going to get cards, hopefully, that you'd want to keep for yourself. Quinion Mitchell, Cade Stover, Johnny Wilson, Andre Reed, Chad Johnson. Is this an auto? Nope, it's just a rare. Malachi Corley for the Jets on the rare. Field General John Elway. Jonathan Brooks on the refractor for the Panthers. Jerzon on the X-Fractor. And Kurt Warner. Ryan with the ... Add a little drama to the message. Yes, sir. Sconald. It's my boy. Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs, Brock Bowers for the Raiders, Jaden Daniels for the Commanders, Caleb Williams for the Bears. How you gonna back all those up with Will Shipley auto? Going to Kerr Saxon. Y'all backed up all those deeds with Will. Come on now. Something's in here. Tyler Newbin out of 20. Ha, it's not him. Emmitt Smith. Hold on. Emmitt won't let go of somebody. Chad Johnson on the X-Fractor Dynamos for the Bengals. Adonai Mitchell and Spencer Rattler. Tyler Newbin out of 20. You wanted it to be Theo, but it wasn't. No, it sure wasn't. And Will. And then the nice little stack of base rookies that started the entire pack out. Caleb. Jaden. Brock Bowers. And Xavier Worthy. It wasn't, though, Bethany. Ha ha. Nanner. Look at this. Malik Neighbors. Chop Robinson. Chuck Foreman. Roger Craig. Keenan McCardell. That's a Detroit Lion. Oh. Out of 125, rare Terrion Arnold. Not bad, Devera. That's my boy. Peyton Manning for the Colts. Michael Pratt on the X-Fractor. Michael Irvin X-Fractor rare for the Cowboys. Not bad, BDC. And Adrian Peterson. We'll take a little Mikey Irvin action. It's amazing. Terrion. AP. And just so you know, if you're ever opening these somewhere else, the last card of every pack is an uncommon. These are commons. They've got the artwork through the middle of the card. Commons have that way, and then uncommons have the artwork on the outside of the outer corners, and then the rares are just big circles, artistic circles in the middle of the card. Earl Campbell, Jim Everett, Latu for the Colts, Edrin Cooper, Will Shipley one more again, for the Vikings this time out of, oh, hold up. Oh, just make sure there's nobody on Will Shipley here. 104 out of 250 random aus for the Vikings. Caleb Williams' finest debuts. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the refractor for the Cardinals. Chris Jenkins for the Bengals. And Warren Moon for the Vikings. Two packs left. Got a lot of cards sitting back here. Y'all are talking so much I can't even keep up, which is a good thing. Talk away. Tell Mindhunter, why aren't you following Primo? That's the question. Why aren't you following Primo? Don't do it to yourself. Follow him. Follow him now. Tim Tebow, Mike Singletary, Ray Lewis, Emmitt Smith, Brendan Rice on the rare for the Chargers, Blake Corum out of 200 for the Rams, Bo Jackson Dynamos, Frank Gore Jr. out of 150 for the Bills on the Dynamos. Wayne Krebet on the X-Fractor and Howie Long. So our auto is all the way nestled down in that last pack there. What do you think, Tyrone? Who's it going to be? Joe Boo, who's it going to be? Who's going to be on that auto? Is it going to be a redemption? It's going to be a redemption, isn't it? Tom Brady. Hey, why not? Tom Brady's in there. I believe it. Tom Brady's in there. That's that. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Coffee for Joe says Ray Lewis. Craig Morton, Fred Taylor, Bob Greasy, Dallas Turner. Oh, it's definitely a legend, you guys. Cooper DeJean pulling from the back. Bo Nix on the X-Fractor. Hey, B-Wax, something. On the rare, Johnny Wilson refractor for the Eagles. Field General Joe Montana for the Chiefs. Lad McConkey out of 99. See, you never give up, bro. You never give up. 3 out of 99 on the Lad McConkey. And here we go. I'm fairly certain it's a legend of some sort. Who in the heck is that? Is that Todd Heap? Todd Heap. Bro, Yo Jitsu, who are you, dude? How are you going to miss the whole break and hit the last card? I'm gonna have to, I don't know. Jiu-Jitsu's got some kind of magic going for him. Todd Heap. All right, let me get all these cards right here taken care of, and then I'll do a recap. If you don't have anybody yet, there are still some squads left in the next one. There's no retail in that break, so teams are probably about $5 more on in some places than they normally would be because we didn't put any retail in it, and that's how it goes. But again, if you didn't do well in this, you already know I got your back, and all this stuff will go out tomorrow. So if you get in the next one or tonight or what, all that stuff will go out together tomorrow. Let's do the recap, and like I said, then I'll get the other break up there. I'm not going to care which cards are where, because there's a lot of them back here. Actually, you know what? That's pretty clear right there. Those Those need to go last. Okay. Now for the rest of it. It's a lot of cards. It's a lot of cards. You see this? I can't imagine too many people completely missed. I'm sure somebody did, but I'm not, there's too many cards back here for that to be the case. And I'll see it when I sort it. They add up, you know. Appreciate you, Doc. Thanks, Justin. Have a good morning, bro. Have a good rest of your Sunday. All right. Recapping with Primo. Right. Keon Coleman, A.J. Barner, Steve Largent, Joe Montana out of 249, Cade Stover, Frank Gore, C.J. Stroud, Quinion Mitchell, Brett Favre, Caleb Williams, C.J. Stroud, Tyler Nubin out of 499, Spencer Rattler, Roman Wilson, Jalen McMillan, Debo Samuel, Jonathan Brooks, Xavier Worthy, Caleb Williams, Marshawn Nealon for the Cowboys out of 299, Drew Brees, Devin A. Chain out of 299, Dallas Turner out of 49 on the patch, Xavier Worthy, Anthony Gould RPA out of 99, 44 out of 99, Malik Neighbors out of 125, Rashid Shaheed Disco, Greg Lloyd Auto for the Steelers, Isaac Bruce out of 50, Brock Bowers on the after image for the Raiders, Aaron Jones for the Vikings out of 299, Jalen McMillan, Marvin Harrison Jr., Will Shipley Auto, LT out of 150, Malik Neighbors Thrillers, Brian Thomas Jr., Jordan Love, Drake May, Jalen Waddle, Drake May, Michael Penix Jr., Blake Corum, Todd Heap on the auto, Caleb Williams, Brock Bowers, Aaron Rodgers Disco, Brendan Rice, Bo Jackson, Randy Moss out of 250, Malik Neighbors, Peyton Manning for the Colts, Emmitt Smith, Adonai Mitchell, John Elway, Jaden Daniels, and Drake May. Marvin Harrison Jr., Dan Fouts, Michael Penix Jr., Chris Olave, Braylon Allen, Dan Marino, Ricky Parasol, Xavier Ligeti, Kool-Aid McKinstry on the teal, Bo Nix, Jalen McMillan, Aaron Donald, Hines Ward, Emmitt Smith, Jalen McMillan auto for the Bucks. Out of 5, Thurman Thomas, 3 out of 5 auto. Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags out of 399. Roma Dunzi, Malachi Corley, Brian Thomas Jr., Chad Johnson, Spencer Rattler, Cade Stover, and Johnny Wilson. Blake Corum out of 200. Terrion Arnold out of 125. Xavier Worthy, Will Shipley auto. Bo Nix X-Fractor. Lad McConkey out of 99. Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Irvin on the rare, X-Fractor. Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Cooper DeJean, dual auto, Cooper DeJean and Quinion Mitchell out of 25, 12 out of 25. A little deed. Joe Burrow out of 25 on the disco. Very nice. And the super short print a la case hit of the Topps signature class, Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Not bad. Now let me get all this wrangled in, and then we'll get that next break up there.